Okay, so because we know firsthand just how lonely, overwhelming, and often confusing it can be trying to figure out all this income creation stuff on your own, especially as a traveler, when you're away from your support networks at home and while trying to enjoy your travels as well. So shortly we will be sharing with you a couple of very unique ways to have us in your corner, helping you to create your various roaming income streams.
And we want you to feel part of your support network of fellow roaming incomers too, because we are all traveling the world, or perhaps hoping to sometime soon, and all trying to make a decent income. So we might as well do this together to make it easier on us all.
Ultimately, we want you and us to be flowing with income and time freedom as easily and as quickly as possible, so we can all enjoy more of our travels and experiences, which is the whole point of this in the first place. So stick around and soon we will reveal our brilliantly scathing plan to make all of this happen for you.
But first, let's recap the Model T roadmap process for making a great online income from start to finish. So you can see everything we've talked about so far in the previous 3 videos in their right context and see some important points about each of them.
Alright, so if you recall, step number 1 is choose your income types and the time that you want to put into them. Now we covered this topic in video 2 and hopefully by now you've done the exercises of working out the income required each month to create your lifestyle and have some ideas about how much time you would like to put into making your active, leveraged and residual incomes. And to be honest, no matter what income stream you choose, all of them, including leveraged and residual, are going to require some sort of active input to set them up in the first place.
Yes, so products need to be written or recorded, services need to be brainstormed and then a sales page created, funnels need to be built, potential clients need to be communicated with, affiliate products need to be researched, and most importantly, tribes and email addresses need to be gathered. But if you choose wisely and put some of your time into creating a product that just keeps on selling, packaging up your services into a value ladder, building up a tribe of raving fans where you can offer an affiliate product and make money, creating your e-commerce store that sells for you 24/7, or putting group programs in place that leverage your time, then you will be free, reaping the rewards of having leveraged and residual income streams that keep paying you while you sleep and enjoy your travels.
Now I just want to point out, you don't have to do all of those things.
No, these are just suggestions.
Alright, so the other topic we covered in video 2 was actually talents and targeting. So we want to take a moment or 3 right here and have a little chat with you about the topic of talents. And this is perhaps where some tough love, or at least some things to think about if you're still procrastinating about what it is that you love to do, what your passions or purpose is, and what you could offer the world in exchange for a great income.
So why are we covering this? Because time and again we see this step as the biggest obstacle for people. It stops so many of us dead in our tracks, often leading to procrastination and possibly complete inertia for months and yes, even years, instead of enjoying the free-flowing sharing of our talents with others and getting paid handsomely for it. So let's address it with some conscious findings of ours. Firstly, you may not know what it is you can offer the world, but be careful not to confuse this with having nothing at all to share with people. These are 2 very different propositions. Just because you don't know what your passion or value offering is right now doesn't mean you have nothing to offer. It simply means you don't know what it is right now. The truth is, anyone over the age of about 9 has something they could share, something they've learned, researched, or gained wisdom in that would help others save time, energy, and money. By at least acknowledging that you do have something of value, you'll be more than halfway there to solving this.
Secondly, it's important to remember that what you do decide to do does not have to be the be-all and end-all of life missions.
Yes.
We see so many people getting caught up in finding their life purpose and true passion that they miss everything by doing nothing until they figure out what that is and how to get it right. And sometimes they spend years perfecting it before even producing a single thing. Whatever you start is not the only thing you will ever do, and guaranteed it would be changed along the way anyway. Probably a lot.
Yes, it certainly did. We had projects, funnels, offerings, everything that we've ever created and launched has been changed once we got into it, multiple times. Really, once you accept this creative process, you'll feel far more at peace about the journey and getting started on it.
What might be helpful is to start thinking of roaming income as little creative projects. In fact, if you recall, we are not talking about businesses or companies here, just simple projects or topics that you might create a product or a service around, taking you say a month or half a year, and then you move on to a new idea or an interest of yours.
And if you're like 99% of people, you'll have multiple interests and ideas. This is not a bad thing or something you've done wrong. At our essence, we are all creative beings, so ideas are going to happen. So why not roll out all of the ideas you have, or just a selection of them over time? Take the next 10, 20 years to roll out each one if you want to. It doesn't actually matter. There are no rules to this, remember. These are your projects and your creative process.
And in fact, we purposely decided not to dwell on companies and businesses in roaming income to honour this creative process. The set structures of companies and businesses seem to really box us in and make us forget the importance and the joy of just being creative.
If we had created a full-blown business or company around international house sitting, which was our first stream of products we put out, then this very roaming income series that you're on right now would not even exist. We'd still be trying to make house sitting work because that's what we're known for. But house sitting isn't our business. It's simply an interest of ours, amongst a plethora of other interests we have. Next month, we might do a product about consciousness or even LGBT relationships. Who knows?
So take the pressure off yourself and simply follow what you feel to pursue right now. One interest or topic and see where it takes you. You might even hate it 4 weeks into it, but you'll never know unless you step into it. And above all, if you have to look for what you're passionate about, then you're probably not all that passionate about it at all.
Yep.
The problem is not that you don't know what you're passionate about. The problem is that you don't think you can actually make money from it or that anyone would be interested in it. So you ignore what is staring you in the face, the things that you actually love to do.
Yeah, and I love this analogy. A child does not go into the playground and say, I want to find some fun, or I want to be passionate about something today. They just go and have fun and get lost in something that they really, really love, and it finds them. And this has not changed since you grew up. Passion finds you. It's already found you. If you're open to it and you see it and embrace it, and then find others that feel the same way as you do about it.
Okay, so with that in mind, let's talk briefly about the second part of this step, targeting, and how you can find out what your tribe wants to know about your passion to see how you can help them with your offering. So number one is to ask. You can create a free survey using something like the old faithful SurveyMonkey or the newer whiz kid on the block, Survey Gizmo. And there is a survey element inside of the all-in-one software that we use, ClickFunnels, that's fantastic for also growing your email marketing list.
Number two, you can take the survey to as many of your target audience that you can. Now you could pay for targeted ads on Facebook, visit some groups and forums, find communities, and even use Simon's favorite research tool we mentioned in video 1, Quora.com.
And the other way is to funnel hack, and that is to look at who's doing what you want to be doing and pull apart their entire funnel and work out their value ladder. Now, this is not about copying, it's about modeling. Remember, there are enough clients, customers, and buyers for everyone out there, and there is only one unique you. So take what someone else is doing, see what message and products they are giving your audience, especially if they're doing it really well, and model it with your voice, your twist, and your USP.
All right, now to the most important step of all. Step 3, touch points of the funnel, the part where we're really going to make our roaming income. Now let's recap the various stages of the funnel while also looking at what softwares and tools are available to actually put one of these cash-generating babies together. No point knowing about funnels if you don't know how to build one. If you recall from video 3, we said that the funnel is the relationship builder with your audience. It provides the 7 or so touch points it can take to turn a person who does not know you into a customer.
So just to revisit our concepts here, the front end of the funnel is kind of like your shop front. It's the place that people come to see what you have and who you are, which online could be your sales page or a blog or a website. The problem is, and as we looked into in video 3, most websites and blogs actually have no way of capturing email addresses of the people visiting the page or the site. So once people leave, there's no way to actually be able to reconnect with them or even know who they are in the first place. And ultimately, that means there's no way of helping them or building rapport or selling anything to them, which of course creates our income.
And that's why getting someone's email address should be your absolute number one priority on any site you have, and even on social media, to be honest. But do not fear, there are some awesome ways to provide wonderful value to people in exchange for their email address. And in fact, that's truly what it takes these days. Email addresses have become prime real estate. If you want someone's email address, you must do the work for it, really know your audience, and offer something of value to them, which is great in many ways because it's making us all step up and be more unique, creative, and authentic, and that can really only be a good thing.
So the question, What things would grab people's attention in exchange for their precious email address these days? What freebie could you actually offer to get them onto your list so that you can build that all-important rapport and trust with them through your 7 touch points, just like we've been discussing throughout this entire video training series?
So what about putting on a free 30-minute webinar? Say, going through the top 3 points about your topic in detail and sharing what you've learned on your own journey. Or how about a quiz, where you ask meaningful questions and give people what they need on the back end, depending on their answers, tailoring their experience and outcomes. Or what about a video recording, a short 20-minute insight or your top 5 tips about your topic? It could even be a PowerPoint presentation or doing the audio with images over the top, just like this video series, if you don't want to put your shiny face on camera.
Look, there's so many cool ways to give great value to people that gets them wanting more and that they're super happy to hear from you via email. Even infographics, checklists, and other easily digestible information presented in a unique and fun way can actually be a real treat these days. Whatever it is, look to do something different. Get creative and stand out from the sea of ebooks and newsletters out there.
Yes. And if it's affiliate products you're selling, you're not off the hook. Getting creative with collecting email addresses is a must. Yes, you can send traffic direct to an affiliate offer with your link, but to really scale and multiply your income, you need to have those names on your list first, as we saw in video 3.
Okay, so now let's recap on the role of the back end of your funnel. The part that is created by having someone's email address and a way to follow up and continue nurturing the relationship with your audience. This is the age and ascend part of your relationship where you will work with your tribe, take them on your journey with you, and move them bit by bit into raving fans that will fly the flag for you for years to come and buy whatever it is that you decide to offer them.
Which is why in video 3 we saw that your email list is gold. It is your ultimate ticket to time and money freedom, along with your funnel, as it allows you to keep on making offers for affiliate products and services to your people, which could double or triple your income. And it also brings into play your own value ladder, which is where we potentially see even larger increases in your monthly income. Your value ladder, coupled with your email list, allows you to offer higher priced products to your existing customers and audience, those that already love you and your products and services.
Okay, so with all that said, let's now have a quick look at what it takes to actually build one of these funnel cash machines.
All right, so let's start with our own story of funnel building.
In 2014, we built our first digital product, the House Eating Academy, entirely by ourselves. And it took us 3 months to write and record that product. But in 2016, it actually took us a further 6 months. Yes, that's twice as long as creating the actual product to build the sales funnel to sit in front of it to be able to sell the Academy. Probably not the timelines you were hoping to hear, I'm sure. So while we are not web developers, we actually do have a pretty good handle on WordPress and sort of most things techie. We'll at least give it a go.
Yep.
So God help anyone who has to learn as they go as well. But to be honest, we barely even got a chance to drive significant traffic to the Academy sales page and make any money because we'd spent so long trying to make all the pieces of software talk to other pieces of software that we were completely fried. Well, in particular, Nat was totally burnt out.
Yeah, absolutely I was. We had spent 6 months buying software, signing up for subscription services, taking part in traffic generating web classes, learning to use quiz software, very frustrating, getting landing pages to talk to email services and payment processors, upgrading our hosting to handle more traffic, blah, blah, blah. It went on and on.
Put it this way, we were house sitting on Barbados back in 2016, just minutes away from literally one of the most spectacular beaches in the whole Caribbean, and yet we only went to the beach no more than 5 times throughout the whole 90 days we were there, simply because of the complexity of trying to make these individual services all talk to each other to form our sales funnel to sit in front of the Academy.
It was truly nothing short of complete madness.
Now compare this to our investment in ClickFunnels, which happened at the end of 2016. So the first 3 months of 2017, we managed to create 7 income generating funnels. Remember, these are all income streams. We built 2 digital products and a membership site, 2 websites for international house sitting and natandjody.com. We recorded a webinar and fully automated it to run on its own. That is, have people register, add them to our automated email list, show them the presentation, sell our offer, make a higher price bump offer, make a higher price one-time offer, and then email them according to where they got up to in the whole process. And that is all without us even being there, by the way.
Yeah, and we also set up an affiliate program so others can promote our products for us and we earn 50%. We produced this 4-video launch funnel. And we also set up our follow-up automated email sequences for 12 different email lists of ours. That is our back end of the funnel.
Not too bad for 3 months worth of work,
Yeah.
even if it was pretty full on.
Yeah. Now ask yourself, how would your income look if you could set up all of this within just a few months?
But on top of that, now let's actually look at the list of services that we now need to make our funnels work and how much it actually costs us.
All right, so Igloo gone, Amazon gone, GetResponse gone, HostGator gone, WordPress plugins gone, QuizFunnels gone, SurveyGizmo gone, Webinar Ninja gone, PayPal gone, OptimizePress gone, and ClickBank gone. So as you can see, about 90% of what we had to do and spend on before has been instantly taken away thanks to the all-in-one comprehensive software of ClickFunnels.
ClickFunnels is your funnel creating software. It's actually a marketing software, but it's also covering off things like your hosting, your automated webinar service, your checkout for receiving payments, your email autoresponder, your statistics supplier and analytics, your split testers to get your conversion rates up, your membership site builder, your product builder, and your affiliate center. So to say that we love ClickFunnels as a solution provider is an understatement, and it's not rocket science to see why.
And really it had paid for itself within just a few short weeks. The speed we enjoyed in setting up our funnels allowed us to generate the income not only to pay for the software super quickly, but then turn it into profit. That is, roaming income streams that keep paying us when we're sleeping and when we're out sightseeing. Yep, ClickFunnels literally saved our relationship, definitely, and has given us our travel freedom. And of course, our leveraged and residual incomes.
Hey Nat, why don't you go in and set up a funnel inside of our ClickFunnels account right now in real time, just so everyone can see how long it takes, so that you can see firsthand just why we love this thing so much.
Alrighty, here we go.
Alrighty, so here we are inside of ClickFunnels, and the first thing to do is actually choose what sort of funnel you actually want to build, because ClickFunnels is going to produce all the pages for you, which is really cool. So you've got a selection here from collect emails, which is your opt-in funnel. You could host a webinar, a live or automated replay, or in this case, we'll just choose sell your product. All right, and that's actually brought up 3 other options as well. So this is where we're starting to get really refined and customized in our funnels. So we could have a sales funnel, we could have a product launch funnel, which is the 4-part video series you're on right now. This is how we built this. Or the membership as well, which is also doubles up in ClickFunnels as your product delivery. So in this case, let's just do a simple sales funnel and call it Nomadic Living. So there you go, within a couple of seconds, ClickFunnels has actually built your funnel pages for you. So we have an opt-in page, a sales page, where you're actually going to explain about your product and have a button, obviously, that people can order it. That'll take them through to the order form where they can actually purchase your product. It gives them a confirmation automatically, and then actually takes them through to the thank you page if you wish to have that, which can be your delivery as well. Now it's super easy to actually add steps to your funnel. It may not be complete, you may need other things as well. In this case, you might want to actually add in the membership login. So you might actually want to have your product within this actual funnel. So it's as simple as this. Click of the button again, and away we go. So we've actually got the login page, and now we have our login. We might actually want to add the membership itself to it. So this will be adding the membership dashboard. So this is actually going to add the membership site itself. So this is your product delivery. So you can actually build out your entire product within this tab right there. And each of these pages actually have templates, so you don't have to start from scratch. It's always hard to start from a blank page, so you don't have to do that. So each of the templates can all be changed, of course, inside the editor, the colors, the layouts, putting elements in and out, video boxes taken in or out, opt-ins, move those whichever way you like. It's very, very cool, actually, and very, very simple. You can also have your own templates as well. So if you've been following our journey at all with the house sitting or roaming income stuff, you'll notice some of our familiar templates that we use. This makes it just quicker, of course, because our color schemes are in there, but also our background images that we use and things like that. So it's all really just made to speed up the process, but also to have all the elements at your fingertips. All the marketing elements that you're going to need to be using on your pages are actually there just as a click, drag it into your page and put it wherever you want it to put it. It's really that quick.
Can you see now why we love ClickFunnels? And remember, every funnel is a new income stream for you, potentially bringing in leverage and residual income.
Products that are selling themselves, webinars that are running on autoplay, membership sites getting people signed up and delivering your content for you, emails going out on autopilot depending on what actions people take. None of it requiring you to be there once they're set up.
Now that really puts ClickFunnels, and more importantly, this entire video training series into true perspective.
Yeah, look, imagine going to the beach for the day and having 4 people sign up to your $49 course, or 6 people watch your automated webinar and take up your offer, or 38 people join your email list from your opt-in, all from funnels that you had already set up that are now doing the work without you even being there. Now that is leverage, and that is the freedom we would love for you to experience.
Can you now see the potential that funnels, and more importantly, the ClickFunnels software can actually create for your lifestyle?
Seriously, this is absolutely game-changing stuff, and it was for us too.
All right, so to round this out, step number 4 is traffic and transactions. And yes, we know it all seemed a bit crazy that we started this roadmap journey back at the first video with step number 4, but we hope that you got the same sort of aha that we did about not needing to ever really sell anything when you get to know your metrics. Yep, it's all about the traffic and your conversion rates.
So in the period between creating the House Sitting Academy in 2014 and building the sales funnel for it in 2016, we spent a lot of time and money on courses to learn about getting traffic. It made sense at the time. We'd done the work to create our first digital product. All we needed was eyeballs to see it, right?
Yes and no. I mean, I should have known better, but we found, like we mentioned in video 1, that despite all the work we put into getting traffic, the only time we were actually really making sales were when we were actually selling. So having those birthday sales, discount sales, bundle sales, trying really anything just to get people to buy. And it was super tiring and it felt really icky, to be honest. And to boot, the income was sporadic and completely active, so no time into selling meant no sales.
But after the wake-up call we had with Simon and Michelle back in Italy in 2015, if you recall our story from video 1, we saw exactly why it was fruitless putting effort into traffic without actually having our 24/7 sales mechanism in place. Yep, you guessed it, our funnel. We always knew that putting lifestyle first was our goal. We wanted that leveraged and residual incomes really bad, but we hadn't really figured out how to have it until we actually invested into ClickFunnels.
And in the Funnel Hacks package, which is actually what we bought into with ClickFunnels, we actually got even more clarity about traffic by learning that there are actually 3 types of traffic. Now, there's traffic that you don't control, such as putting out a blog post or doing social media, putting those posts up onto Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and really you're having no idea if someone will click a link. And then there's traffic you do control. And a really good example of this is the Facebook paid advertising, which these days can be highly targeted. So you would actually only be paying for when somebody actually clicks on your link. Now, that does give you a lot more control.
And of course, the best traffic of all is the one you own. Yep, your email list, you guessed it, well done.
But ultimately, none of these traffic strategies were worth our time and money because at that stage we had no sales funnel in place and therefore had no way of capturing the email addresses and building rapport with the people that showed interest in the Academy.
And remember, the game of mathematics kicks in and those conversion rates will happen for you when you have your funnel in place and you know the best ways to use these various traffic sources.
All right, so to wrap up the last step in the Model T roadmap, we have, of course, testing and tweaking. And as we saw in video 1, testing and tweaking your funnel is one of the most important things you can do to ensure you are maximizing your income from the activity you are doing and the people coming to your site.
If you recall also from video 1, we saw that just a 2% increase in the conversion rate from 2% of the 1,550 people coming to your site, if you recall, to a 4% conversion rate with the exact same 1,550 visitors, it actually took your income from the $3,000 a month that we looked at to a very healthy $6,000 a month. Hopefully from just this very simple calculation, you can see that the time you put into watching your numbers and noting what you can tweak along the way more than pays off when it comes to your income.
So from traffic coming to your site to opting in for your offer, watching your video or webinar or reading your ebook, to buying your first offer and staying on your email list and buying something else that you offer down the track, every step of the process can be tested and tweaked to get those higher conversion rates that we've spoken about, which of course means more money directly in your pocket.
So all of this might seem a lot of hard work, and to be honest, in the past it really has been. If you're not prepared to pay a premium for analytics software or apps, then the best bet is to set up a free account with Google Analytics on all of your website pages. Good luck with that. And then to configure it properly, and then be able to actually interpret those results.
Oh dear, and almost a decade online and I still can't even read them properly.
Look, if you've ever worked with Google outside of anything of the normal internet search, you'll know it's a complete nightmare.
But luckily, since having moved all of our products and funnels over to ClickFunnels, we have every stat we ever need right in front of us on every page of our funnel, all in one place. So from visitors to the page, to who opted in, to who bought the offers, where people got into our funnels, and even where they got up to watching our webinars, we can instantly see what pages are converting and at what rate. We can also split test our pages with a click of a button.
So we simply click on this button, create variation. Now we can either create from another template altogether, but what's probably wise is actually to duplicate the page that we've actually created once you've actually created it. And we've fixed all this one up. That becomes the control, and this becomes the variation. So what we would do is we would go in and simply change one thing on this page. It might be the headline or the video itself. And then once it's saved, we would actually start driving traffic equally to both pages. So because we've gone 50-50, one person comes to this page and the next person that signs on will come to this page. And we get to see bit by bit, there will be actually some figures down here telling us our conversion rates on each page. That's how easy it is to determine which page is actually performing much better. Now, it might be a headline that you've changed, it might be a video you've changed or added, and you'll get to see that the difference that it's actually making. And this is how we're getting higher and higher conversion rates on our pages, because bit by bit we're getting our master control page perfect. The perfect headline, the perfect text, the perfect button color, all these different things that can be changed on a page.
And we're also able to see what emails are working. We can see what percentage of our emails are being opened, how many people are clicking on the links, and even where they end up in the funnel as a result of our email. And all of this is super helpful, at your fingertips information to increase our income through higher conversion rates and maximize the result of our traffic generating efforts.
All right, so that actually wraps up our Model T roadmap. Woohoo! Whew, that was a few big videos.
They were. But hopefully by now you've really gotten a taste of the journey that we're on, which is actually putting lifestyle first. And it also means making the creation of leveraged and residual incomes super important so that we can keep on getting paid each and every day, whether we work or not.
Yeah, look, it's a bit of work up front, but by God, it's worth it for the freedom that you'll actually experience.
Which brings us to our brilliantly scathing plan to get you from where you are now on your income journey, wherever that may be, to that all-important leveraged freedom land.
Nice.
Okay, so we've had about 2 hours worth of training across our 4 videos. So now we want to ask you a really serious question. Are you feeling like this?
Yep, that little girl may be reflecting how you feel right now, and that's totally understandable. We've crammed almost a decade's worth of our own learning into just over 2 hours worth of training for you. Yeah, our goal has absolutely been to show you the new opportunity of why building funnels as roaming income streams can dramatically transform your life. I mean, this is exactly what we follow ourselves, because now you've got the roadmap that you can actually follow, just like we do every time we come up with a new creative idea, ready to roll it out as a new income stream.
Yeah, definitely. But of course, you can't create a roaming income or a freedom lifestyle unless you take that all-important action. And I guess in some ways we've actually been quite blessed on our journey, because we had lost everything back in 2013, and we walked away with just $300 to our name. So we pretty much had to create an income immediately that we got on the road.
Look, we fully understand, and we experienced it ourselves when our minds were screaming, you've got nothing, go home, get a job, save up before you go traveling. But that wasn't our path. That wasn't what we wanted to do. We actually had enough faith, and I guess, maybe even took a bit of a gamble on having ourselves be our own backup plan. And if you remember back in video 1, we talked about when you gather that knowledge and you learn these new skills, you become your own backup plan. You're not relying on anyone or anything else.
So our mission is always to get you up and running with a roaming income as fast and as simple as possible, so that it's not overwhelming, that you can actually create more than enough income to keep traveling the world and not have to sit behind a computer for 20 hours a day either.
No, and that's something that we have done. I mean, this is our direct experience and why we've been so focused on moving from the active income into the more leveraged and residual incomes. So with all that in mind, we sat down and really thought long and hard about what it is that you need to be able to create your roaming income as quickly and as easily as possible. What are the essential tools you need? What are the things you need to know about so that you can actually be creating an income stream that will come in 24/7 after you've done that work once, and just keep watching it roll in from there.
Very nice. All right, so we've come up with a pretty sweet package for you, and we want to run through that right now.
So, if it's okay, we'd love to spend the next 10 minutes or so diving into what you will get if you invest just like we did back in December 2016 into the package called Funnel Hacks that's from ClickFunnels, plus get our super bonuses that we'll be giving away with it.
Because this will literally take what we have shown you here in this training and give you the ability to create as many funnels and therefore income streams as you wish. So yes, this is the action-taking, practical side of creating your freedom income now. So what if we were to give you 2 fully working sales funnels already set up and ready for you to just plug in and turn the traffic onto? Would that cut down your time to creating a roaming income and make it super easy for you? You bet it would.
And what if we provided you access to a private mastermind group of fellow funnel builders where we can each help each other to create income streams, increase conversion rates, and gain massive traffic to our funnels, all while getting direct access to us? Would that make you feel far more supported than trying to figure it all out on your own? How about getting access to the software that we use to build all of our funnels absolutely free for the next 6 months? Now nod your head if you would love to have this.
This is awesome because it's exactly what will happen when you invest in Funnel Hacks. In it, you'll be getting the entire ClickFunnels Edison suite. That is the top level of ClickFunnels with all the bells and whistles completely free for the next 6 months. Now, up until now, we've only spoken to you about the ClickFunnels software itself. Now, there are 2 super cool tools that are also included called Backpack and Actionetics that you'll also get on the top level of ClickFunnels. Now, Backpack is your own affiliate program. It's going to help you create an income from other people promoting your products. And then there's Actionetics. Now, remember, throughout the training series here, we've been drilling into you about the importance of having a back-end funnel, the follow-up funnel. And remember how we said that it's the back-end funnel that creates most of the money. Well, Actionetic is your entire back-end funnel.
And you're going to get it all. The ClickFunnels funnel building software, Backpack and Actionetics completely free for the full 6 months. A full 6 months of nothing more to pay. Now what breathing space would that give you to create your roaming income? Knowing that you could build 5, 10, maybe even 50 funnels during that time and have them making money for you.
And really, it was this breathing space and the chance to create our roaming income that made us jump without hesitation into this deal ourselves, and not only make our investment back, but turn a profit within that 6 months. In fact, it only took us 2 months to reap our investment money back and start making a profit.
And this can absolutely be the same for you, because when you have your ClickFunnels account, you're going to be able to build opt-in funnels, sales funnels, webinar funnels, automated webinar funnels, product launch funnels, membership sites, and a whole bunch more with just a click of a button. And like we said earlier in this video, because ClickFunnels was built by marketers for marketers and those who want to make money online, they have thought of absolutely everything you will need, which means you do not need any other service or software, saving you a ton in extra costs.
Just to get the basic features you're going to get inside of ClickFunnels, Backpack and Actionetics, these are the tools you would need to be able to replicate that.
Yeah, that's right. You've got page builders, things like lead pages, unbounce. You've probably heard of some of these. Within Actionetics, you're dealing with your marketing automation, replacing anything that has to do with an autoresponder for emails, and all sorts of different action-taking automation, which Infusionsoft in particular costs a fortune. And then there's Backpack, and we've had our own issues with dealing with our affiliate program through a service called ClickBank. But all the different programs out there all come with a very hefty price.
So what's going to happen after the 6-month period, you ask? Am I going to get charged $5,000? Absolutely not. You'll be billed for the full suite at $297 a month by default, but you can downgrade at any time to just $97 a month with just a click of a button, and you don't even have to speak to anyone about it. Now we want to talk to you about the 6 weeks Funnel Hacks Masterclass. This is what you're actually investing in and how you get ClickFunnels for free. You see, when you purchase the 6-week Funnel Hacks Masterclass today, you're going to get ClickFunnels with Backpack and Actionetics, as we said, free for 6 months, along with our 2 clone funnels and access to the Game Changers Mastermind, also for free. Now, the Funnel Hacks Masterclass was a complete game changer for us.
Absolutely.
Seriously, we thought we knew a lot about marketing and creating an online income until we watched these masterclass videos. This was a whole new level of potential income generation from creating funnels.
So picture this. Here we are in Quebec on a house sit for 4 months in the dead of winter. There was snow all around. So the fire's burning and I'm on one couch, Nat's on the other. And we just sat and binge watched all of these masterclass videos. After that, it changed everything. Every way that we looked at our funnels, our products, and how to create income, they were all that impactful.
So on that note, let's have a look at what you're actually going to get inside the masterclasses. You're going to learn exactly how to create opt-in funnels to collect your email addresses, sales funnels to sell your products and services or someone else's products and services, webinar funnels, automated webinar funnels so you can set them up and let them run on their own to sell for you 24/7, product launch funnels just like the one you're on right now, membership and product delivery funnels, and so much more.
And all of these trainings are already in the members area waiting for you so that you can get started immediately with the funnel that appeals to you the most and get it set up and out working for you within the next week or so. The trainings are going to run you through the strategy behind each funnel and how they work, and then show you exactly how to build them inside of the ClickFunnels software. You can even send your tech person to the Funnel Hacks training if you have one, and they can build your funnels for you if you don't want to do it yourself. And of course, if you don't have a tech person and you don't want to build your funnels yourself, then give the training to your kids or your nephews or nieces, because seriously, it is that easy to build funnels inside of ClickFunnels. Not to mention how fun it is. And Nat, being a non-tech head, how's it been for you?
It's been amazing. I've absolutely loved using ClickFunnels, getting in there. I think it's actually brought out my creativity more than anything. Being able to just throw up a funnel within an afternoon, that literally, it means now that we can be super creative in coming up with new products, new ideas, and just pumping them out and creating incomes from them.
That's so cool. So now let's actually meet some of the people that have had a chance already to go through the trainings. Now Liz Benny says, with our new funnel, the webinar funnel, this month we got 35 new clients at $9.97. And now that we have the funnel perfected, we are on the track to get 100 new clients this month. Holy dooly, that is amazing. Now, if you're thinking that there's no way I could get 100 new clients paying like $9.97, I mean, that's $100,000 for the month. But we promise you, if you had have asked Liz this when she started this process, if it was possible, she would have absolutely said no way. The interesting part is that she's now gone on to make over $1 million on just this webinar funnel alone.
And then there's Mike. I've never had an actual funnel before ClickFunnels. I followed Russell's instructions, set up a sales funnel, bought my first ad, and my first try sold 8 people on my front end, free plus shipping, and 2 people bought my $197 upsell. Now you might be thinking, big whoop, he made $400, but he said on his first try. How would you like to see $400 come into your account straight after you set up your funnel? We would have paid thousands of dollars to find success on our first try, I can assure you, because the opportunity cost of spending years of trial, and more specifically error, has cost us far more than that. But when you follow this process to the letter with the ClickFunnels software, what's taught in the Funnel Hacks training, and in the Model C roadmap that we've already given you, you can literally be successful on your first funnel.
Okay, so over to a fellow Aussie here. I followed the Funnel Hacks system, says Simon, and he found a funnel that he liked, modeled it, and in his first test, he actually doubled over what the ad spend was, which means for every $1 in, $2 came back out. So I have a question for you. How much do you think you would budget for ads if you were putting $1 in and getting $2 back out? Now just really think about this for a second. What kind of income could you make if you were making twice the amount that you put in when you reinvested what it is you made?
So the question is, who does this work for? We want to stress that this works for all types of funnels and all types of creative projects, including supplement funnels, coaching funnels, information products, e-commerce funnels, network marketing, affiliate funnels, funnels for real businesses and real products. It works for all types of funnels and all types of income and businesses.
And more importantly, if you've been waiting for a way to get your message out to people, to get creative, touch people's lives in a meaningful way, all while making great money, then this is the opportunity that you need to do just that.
But I don't have a product yet, you might be saying. That's okay. 2 things. First thing, go to the training on opt-in funnels and follow the process to create an opt-in funnel and collect emails so you can start making your income from affiliate marketing. Now remember, this is promoting other people's products and services. And to get you started, we're even giving you access to our 2 ready-built affiliate funnels. But you might be thinking, oh well, that's great, but I would really love my own product. The Funnel Hacks training also has a module on fast product creation, so you can create a product and get it out quickly, making you money. So if you don't have a product, this training will solve that problem for you as well.
So what else do you need to be successful? We absolutely want to ensure that you're creating your roaming income simply and quickly. So you've got the funnel software, you've got the funnel training, you've got the 2 funnels to get your income started, and you've got our direct help and that of your peers inside of the Game Changers Mastermind group. So how about traffic to your funnels? Okay, so Funnel Hacks has got you covered there too. Inside of the package, you'll be getting the instant traffic hacks, which will show you all the ways to get traffic into your funnels.
Now, if that sounds complicated, it's not. Trust us. We have been through it. Everything is broken down into diagrams and images, so it's very, very simple. Even the newest person to this stuff can understand and implement it. And don't forget, of course, the big part of the Game Changers Mastermind is going to be talking and sharing about traffic strategies, so you can ask what you need and get your answers immediately.
Okay, so what else do you need? How about copy?
Yes!
What do you write on your funnel pages? What headlines? What text? Copywriting is actually the highest paid of all internet services. Why? Because it's so damn hard.
It's definitely not easy to write your entire offer into one great attention-grabbing headline, that's for sure, or compel people to buy your product in a few bullet points. Trust us. So Funnel Hacks is going to take that burden off you as well with a training program called Inception Secrets. Inside Inception Secrets, you're going to get all the scripts for every sales message you will ever need for every single page of your funnel.
So for sales funnels, you use the Star Story Solution script. It looks like this, and here's the process. And here's the upsell script. If you recall us talking about upsells and downsells, that actually makes up your value ladder. And of course, there's the perfect webinar script that you can follow along precisely and create your own perfect webinar that sells your products for you.
And most importantly, these scripts are all proven to work. They've been formulated by some of the best internet marketers, those people making millions from funnels, and tested and tweaked over decades to create the perfect scripts. And all you need to do is fill in the blanks with your own story. Now that is really damn cool.
Okay, so there's one last thing that you'll need to be successful. As you have your funnels up, your traffic is coming in, the next question is, what email should you be sending out? How do you create the back end of the funnel that makes all the money? Okay, so yes, you guessed it, the Funnel Hacks has you covered for that as well.
So the first step in the process is to draw out your attractive character. Now this is the persona you'll be presenting to your audience. Next, we look at the soap opera sequence, which is where you build that all-important rapport with your audience by allowing them to really get to know you and your story. Then we transition them to what we call the daily Seinfeld emails, where you get to entertain and inform your audience, giving them tons of value and creating raving fans who love and buy your products and your affiliate offerings in the process.
Remember from our trainings, all of these important steps are the back end of the funnel. Well, now you're starting to see this in action and how they're actually created. And you're going to get a complete step-by-step walkthrough of the process. But not only that, when you invest in Funnel Hacks, you will actually be given these email sequence templates. So you don't even have to think about it. Just clone the email sequences into your funnels and fill in the blanks.
Don't you just love this whole concept of funnel hacking? This is so awesome.
I do.
Take what's proven to work and clone it. Change some stuff, make it your own, and it's done in hours.
All right, that's a lot, isn't it? So now let's recap on what you're actually going to get. There's the 6 months at the top level of ClickFunnels, including Backpack and Actionetics. There's access to the Game Changers Mastermind, where you get the personal help in building your funnels and driving traffic. You've got the 2 cloned funnels from us, fully set up and ready to go. You just simply add your affiliate links and drive traffic, and that's 2 instant income streams. There's the 6 weeks Funnel Hacks Masterclass, Instant Traffic Hacks, Inception Secrets, and the Soap and Seinfeld email templates, all giving you a total value of $12,552. Now, obviously, you're not going to be up for $12,552, but by jeez, it would be worth it, believe us.
Seriously would. In fact, we're curious. If all this did would help you live your freedom lifestyle by building leveraged and residual income streams, giving you more than enough money to travel the world as you please on your terms, would that be worth $12,552? Hell yeah, without doubt.
Absolutely.
And if all this training and the software and the funnels and the mastermind did was give you a funnel that was profitable, where you could put $1 in and get $2 back out, now would that be worth $12,552?
Heck yeah. I mean, once it's built, it's like an ATM machine. You put in $1, get $2 out. Wouldn't you want to do that all day?
I would be doing that all day. So if all this did was give you the ability to build income streams without taking months or years to create, and without spending your entire time behind a computer screen day after day while you want to seek out your new surroundings, would that be worth $12,552?
Now, we can tell you it'd be worth that without a doubt. And that's because we wouldn't wish the funnel building process that we went through before we found ClickFunnels on anyone.
Nope, definitely not. So can you start to see now that this is actually not a cost, it really is an investment in your freedom and your future? Because really, what is one perfect funnel worth to you? Imagine having a funnel that brings in $5,000 a month, but then you created another funnel that did the same thing, and then another. What's stopping you from having a number of these funnels? You have the software, you have the know-how. There's nothing stopping you from creating whatever income you desire at that point. So can you see why this would be a screaming deal, even if it was $5,000? But you're going to get the whole lot for just one payment of $9.97 today.
Yeah, if you went to ClickFunnels right now and got the highest package for 6 months, it would cost you $297 a month. So that would be $1,782. But you get this for free when you invest in the Funnel Hacks training package.
So now, after all this training that you've had, after everything we've covered in the past 4 videos, it comes down to this choice, this moment. You can choose to do nothing and not take the leap of faith. Do not move towards your roaming income and freedom, instead staying doing what you're doing right now, which is 100% risk-free, admittedly. So if everything is perfect for you right now and you're completely free, then take this option.
But if you're looking for a change to move towards creating a roaming income so you can travel as far and as wide as your little heart's desire, then we highly recommend option number 2. Okay, so this is the page you'll see when you click through to the order form by hitting the big orange button below this video. And what you're going to do is actually fill in your name and your email and set up your password, which will actually create your ClickFunnels account. And then you'll enter your credit card details to unlock the top level of ClickFunnels for free, give you access to the full Funnel Hacks training and all those bonuses, plus our mastermind and 2 free funnels.
Okay, so there's also one other thing, but this is not for everyone. So if you're international, please cover your ears for the next 30 seconds because unfortunately this is only available for US customers at this stage. There's a special financing deal with PayPal and it's subject to approval and you have to be a US based customer. But if this fits you, still click the orange button below and in the checkout process, click on the big PayPal button and PayPal will let you apply for financing through their financing program. What's cool about this is if you're approved, it will take the $9.97. They're going to send that to ClickFunnels, which will unlock everything we've discussed here, including our bonuses, but it won't bill you anything for the next 6 months. That means you have 6 months of no payments and no interest, which means that for the next 6 months, you can build funnels, launch funnels, create your roaming income, all for free. Then 6 months from now, you can take a little bit of the profit that you're earning from your funnels and pay back PayPal. Pretty cool. If you need the financing option, then it's there for you by clicking the big orange button below this video.
Wow, isn't that the most amazing package? I mean, we certainly thought it was, and that's why we jumped in, boots and all. Now, we do have to point out, though, that we have absolutely no control over when Funnel Hacks is going to either be closed down or double in price. Look, there's been plenty of rumors floating around for the last few months about that actually happening. So it's time to hop off the fence. It's time to actually jump in, boots and all like we did, and get started on this and take advantage of everything that we've just run through in this incredible package.
All right, so that's it from us. 4 videos done and dusted. We do hope that you've enjoyed them and you've got as much out of it as we hope that we've put into it as well, and that you continue on the journey with us as well, which you can do by hitting that big orange button below and coming through and getting our bonuses, coming into ClickFunnels, and we really look forward to helping you create your roaming income.
Absolutely. We'll see you in the Game Changers Mastermind.
All right, see you. Bye for
Bye-bye.
now.